All right, welcome to week 3B or class 3B. We are now officially more than halfway past or halfway through the course. So congratulations on making this far. We just have a few more weeks to go, and we'll be wrapping things up. So really quickly, just to do a quick overview of the course for the week or the class materials for the week. We are going to be continuing on with the theme of motion content. Last time we focused on video. This class is going to focus on animation and specifically on a platform, online platform called Powtoon. Some of you may be familiar with that, but if not, never fear because we've got everything posted that you will need. So that's going to be the main focus. There will be a production forum this week. You'll be putting together the required introductory video for your Moodle projects. That's a short, maybe 1 minute or so video just to introduce your students to the content of your Moodle and working through that. So in terms of activities for the week, start off, there is a chapter that I would like you to read about something called the personalization principle. This chapter comes up now because it is related very closely to the use of video and animation and so on in instruction. So just want to give you a chance to get some of that background. There's no specific activity with it other than simply reading through the chapter. Then in terms of animation, I've collected all of the activities that you're going to be doing through Powtoon on one page. So on this page, there are a series of steps to go through. Number one, you're going to be signing up for my Powtoon classroom. By doing that, you will have access to all of Powtoon's content for free, since I have the educational account available. You can certainly sign up on your own, but if you want access to all of the Powtoon content, you would need to pay for that. So if you sign up through my class, you'll have access to all that content for free. There's a quick video if you wish to watch it, something I created a few years ago using Powtoon, just to give you a quick idea of sort of the kinds of things that Powtoon can do. There is then a pretty extensive help center for Powtoon, pretty much goes through everything the program can do and how to do it and examples and all sorts of things. They also have a separate site with a bunch of tutorial videos if you're somebody that likes to watch videos instead of reading content. So just take some time to start going through this and getting familiar with it. There is a lot there, so please don't get overwhelmed. Just look for some of the basic introductory things to begin with and then kind of work from there. Once you got a bit of a handle on that, feel free to start exploring Powtoon. You can create a new project. There's lots of templates to work from if you like starting with something there and then tweaking it. Or you can start with a blank project and just sort of start building from there. You can't really mess anything up, so feel free to just try things out and kind of get a feel for how Powtoon works. You know, in essence, it's kind of like PowerPoint, but it's PowerPoint with a lot more powerful animation tools with characters and props and things like that. So it'll look a little familiar if you've done anything through PowerPoint or similar presentation programs like that. Then in terms of our activity, there's this Moodle glossary activity, which each of you is going to then be responsible for creating a couple of entries in related to Powtoon terms and concepts and so on. I've assigned each of you 2 different things to do write-ups on. And this will also introduce you to the glossary activity, which is another one of the activities that is available in Moodle in case it looks like something that you might want to include in your own projects. I started us off with a few entries already on a few items, A to B, animation, and effects, just to give you an idea of kind of what I'm looking for. Simply click add a new entry. You'll title the entry with whatever the concept is that you're explaining. Do a quick, 1 paragraph write-up, and then provide a link to the instruction page or the help page on Powtoon's site for that particular item, so that if somebody wants to take a little closer look at things, they can click on that link. So this activity will both give us, as a class, give us a quick reference resource for using Powtoon that we could use but it'll also introduce each of you to the to the glossary activity in case that's something that you would like to use in your own Moodle projects. So that will take care of all of the activities related to Powtoon. Beyond that, there is a page that I want you to read about something called what I call the 4Cs approach to multimedia design. This is in the interest of, again, just giving you as many possible tools and perspectives when you're creating educational content. This particular one is most closely related to multimedia types of content like videos and animations, but the information can also be used to apply to things like your Moodle project or things like that. So take a look at that as well. And then in terms of the actual production work, production forum number 3, using either live action or animation, or both if you wish, you're going to be creating that short introductory video for your Moodle project. And once you've created it, you're going to post it to this forum for some feedback. All the information is here. This is meant to be a short introductory video, so somewhere in the 1-minute range, just to let your students understand what your Moodle lesson is going to be about. You can use animation, you can use live video, you can use whatever software or platform you wish to use. You can host it on YouTube and provide a link, or if you know how to embed, you can embed as well. So you'll just be posting that 1-minute video here, and then obviously you can also be including it in your Moodle as well. Certainly you may be making more than one video for your Moodle project, but all we're looking for here is just that introductory video to kick things off. All right, so that is actually basically the overview for the week. Homework list is here. It'll have a list of everything. We've got the continuation of phase 3 for the TIP project. That's due next class. All the steps to go through related to animation. And then in terms of the Moodle project, creating that video, posting it to the production forum, and then really starting to get going on getting the content built out for that Moodle project. Since we are halfway now, more and more of our focus is going to become on just building out the Moodle projects and starting to get all the information in there that is needed. All right, that is it. That is the overview for class 3B. And again, tomorrow, Friday the 18th, between 6:30 and 7:30, I will be online on WebEx in case anybody wishes to drop by and talk about anything. I will be there. It is not required. It is optional. But I will be there for that hour for sort of a virtual office hour in case anybody wants to take advantage of that. All right, that is it. That will finish up week 3, and we will head into week 4 next week. Thanks, and enjoy your weekend.